Fred Warner I think Aaron Rodgers called him the best inside linebacker in the NFL.
Correct.
Then Darius Leonard and Aaron Rodgers had a little bit of a tiff because of said. Then Darius and Aaron chatted about it, talked about it, and Aaron talked about how he had trained with Fred Warner, had seen Fred Warner's development. Absolute superstar. Fred Warner says, hey, you know what? Trey Lance is ready for this leadership role that he's about to get. Fred Warner on Trey Lance leading 49ers. He's ready for it. This is from around the NFL. Everything from a teammate of Trey Lance has been positive. That is my first read on whether or not a guy is going to be a guy. Now, they've seen him in practice all year. They've seen him handle himself in meetings. They've seen him around the building. They've seen him working for Jimmy G as his backup quarterback. They know more about this guy than anybody else. And every single one of them has said nothing but glowing and very positive things. George Kittle came on the show and was like, yeah, I'm bringing him out to tight end. This fucking guy is awesome. I love him. Fred Warner's like, he's ready to be a leader. Okay, he's quarterback in the NFL. He's going to have to do it. He's a little bit younger, but you're automatically thrusted into that role as quarterback. Got to see Jimmy G do it before. I'm very excited for the Trey Lance era and for the 49ers, AJ Hawk.
Yeah, I am too. And obviously the number one source you can go to ask if this dude is ready are guys that are on the team, that have seen him in practice, seen him how he handles himself in the locker room, what kind of leader he is, like the presence he has. But at the same time, what are they going to say to the media when you're asked about your guy who's going to be your starting quarterback? You're not – I think I don't have any inside sources there or whatever. I think Trey Lance hopefully is a stud, but I don't think we know. And these players, I think that what you can take from it is, yeah, they feel comfortable with him leading the team, and that feels good. Now, is he successful? Who knows? Let's see.
That is such a real thing. But I think guys dance around it. You know, like
we didn't see any guy. I haven't seen any guys at least dance around the question really, and just try to give something they feel is right. They seem very genuine in what they're saying.
And he was with Josh Allen, right, at tight end.
Yep.
And Kittle said, I love Josh Allen. He's big, he's athletic. He doesn't have a lot of football in him, right? Out of Minnesota, went to Dakota. Like he is still his ceiling. Everybody talks about this guy's ceiling is we are nowhere near how good he can become. With Shanahan there, watching Jimmy, I talk about it a lot. I wish Andrew Luck could have watched Peyton Manning for 1 year. Not possible with contracts and the way it all set out and the way it turned out. But I do wish that Andrew could have seen Peyton Manning because he would have got a master's degree in how to be a quarterback quick. Boom. That's all you really need. Trey getting to watch Jimmy G for a year operate, I think that is a big advantage. Getting a chance to learn from Shanahan, Jimmy G, and everybody, the offense. It's kind of being built around him right now, too. It feels like Trey's going to go on and they got a team.
Yeah.
They got a squad.
Yeah. I mean, the Niners are just one of those teams where it feels like he's going to be supported. And granted, if you're a quarterback, it's different, but I feel like when you see how good the team around you is, he knows he doesn't have to do as much as like a guy like Zach Wilson, who when he's starting and it's like, they don't really have the team around him. He probably feels like he has to do much more. Like Trey Lance just needs to kind of show development. Like they're good enough where if he isn't, an MVP candidate this year, like there's still a very good chance they're going to make the playoffs. Like I think he's in a very good position to succeed.
To your point, he started one season and 16 games in 2019 in college. 2020, they only played that one showcase game or whatever it was because of COVID, and then he got drafted.
So that's quite a roll of the dice, by the way. They trade the entire future for the third pick overall. And when everybody thought it was Mac Jones, who just had the greatest college football career or season that in the history of college football with Sarkisian's offense, Mac Jones is going to be a guy. That is quite a roll of the dice, and I have faith in Lynch and Shanahan, but that is not a lot of games. But the boys love him. Seems like the boys fucking love him.